dear moderator, excellencies, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah and very good afternoon. I extend my sincere appreciation to the government of France, the World Health Organization, and the attached secretariat for holding such an important event here in France. I also sincerely express my heartfelt thanks to the Honorable Health Minister of France, who has very cordially received all of us today morning in this event. At the outset, I, on behalf of my country and its people, and the government of the People's Republic of Bangladesh, represented by our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Tariq Rahman, I extend my deepest condolences to the families of France who have lost their loved ones in the current heat waves in the country. I also extend my heartfelt sympathies to the people of Venezuela following the earthquake 1 or 1.5 hours before. Your Excellencies, today's event is to discuss regarding the climate changes and its adverse effects on the people, health of the people, man, woman, and animal also. Our country is adversely affected by the changes of climate. The drinking water or the water for any use has gone down, which is not available by the deep tube well also. In the long coastal areas, there is no sweet water to drink or to be used by the men and women. The salinity has gone up, creating serious skin diseases, converting into skin cancers, kidney cancers, and other cancers, communicable and non-communicable diseases in our country. To face the situation, we have taken some serious steps from our available resources and manpower and the goodwill of the government. We have done climate vulnerability assessment and then formulated Health National Adaptation Plan 2026-2030 that provides a roadmap for building climate resilient and low carbon health care system. Prioritize a number communicable and non-communicable diseases such as dengue vector and the waterborne diseases, asthma, heat stroke, COPD, and address with preventive and curative approach. But at the same time, as you know, we have been hard hit by measles, who have taken more than 600 babies, newborn babies of our country. Capacity building of health workforce with training on climate resilient healthcare system we have built up. We are going to introduce climate change and health aspects in our medical education curriculum. Establish interdepartmental data sharing mechanism between various ministries and departments for climate disaster, early warning and response. Shift coal power plant system to solar and renewable energy to make green technology popular to ensure for lower carbon emission. We have been converting all of our smoke-flowing brick fields into the concrete slabs to reduce the carbon creation in the country. Allocate double amount of national health budget. As you know, this year, this is the history in the budget of Bangladesh. This year, which will be coming from 1st of July to the 30th June 2027, our government has allocated 70,000 crores taka for the health sector only, and especially will be given attention to the climate change. Coordinate other sectors so that we can have fresh air, water, food, and live in a healthy environment, because health aspects are beyond the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. initiative of e-health card, which we have started in our country, so that health information and data could be interoperable and shared for treatment purpose and to have the health records from a newborn babies up to the death. To strengthen telemedicine and online treatment facilities to the remote population to minimize travel cost, journey hazards and hours lower emission of carbon through travel. We have been taking the attempts not to take out the patient's man or the woman to outside by using the vehicles that create more carbon in the country. We are going to implement box hospital in the country to go door to door for health screening of the women especially and their babies. Coordinate local government and other relevant organizations to minimize dengue and other vector-borne, waterborne disease. Also raise public awareness through media and different organizations. I think this is the first question.
Thank you, Minister.
Thank you. Thank you very much, moderator. ATAS is an organization which the whole communities of the world should belong. We should be united under the umbrella of ATAS to face the new changes and new alarming situation due to the changes of climates all over the world. But since ATAS is heading us, the whole communities of the world, they should do something with clarification so that we can see it in our side, their activities. ATAS can help countries, all the countries of the world, to move from planning to implementation. There is no more planning, no more talk, no more ideas. Now we want implementation of works to be done for the people to save the humanity from the danger, from the hazards of climate change all over the world. ATAS should definitely do something effective. ATAS can facilitate further advocate for increased climate finance for health. There are countries low earning or medium earning, but tremendously attacked by climate adversely. Incommunicable and non-communicable diseases already started like us and other countries of the world. ATAS should come ahead effectively to help financially to such countries whose earnings are comparatively low as compared to the developed nations of the world. ATAS can strengthen technical cooperation, knowledge exchange. This is a very important thing. They can exchange the knowledge and technical assistance to face the situation arising out of the climate change. And whenever the situation comes in whatever forms, ATAS should run, ATAS should go to exchange the views, to train the people of that area or share the situation with the government of the country concerned. That part also ATAS should do. Means that ATAS should not sit idle, should be more activated in wars. ATAS can continue to support countries through practical guidance, documents such as measuring greenhouse gas emissions in health system. This is also a very important part which ATAS can do effectively. ATAS can play an important role in fostering multi-sectoral collaboration through community of practice platforms, bringing together health, environment, energy, water and urban sectors to ensure a coordinated response. Like ATAS is a group of heading the group of communities of the world to look after the people, to save the people from the adverse effects of the change of the climate. ATAS should form a very effective body to run all around the world to see the effects of the climate change. For example, in our country, as I have said earlier, the long coastal area started from Cox's Bazar to our South Bengal end, full of saline water, yellow water, no drinking water, not even the water is usable for bath, to use in the, to clean the plate, dishes or use in the bathroom. Such infected waters. Underground water level has gone very low. Even the shallow or the deep tube well cannot pick up the water above the surface. All around the country. This should be monitored and handled by ATAS in many countries like us. The conversion of the smoke-flowing brick fields, the carbon, coal burn gas, Let us should come ahead to help the countries like that who still uses the primitive measures, primitive systems of manufacturing the bricks. That countries should come out of their thing by building the concrete slabs for the country's development work. Let us should come ahead. The total is finally which I want to say, it is an organization to help the people. So let us should not sit, should not talk, should do the work effectively to show implementation of the ideas and concepts. Thank you very much.